Hey everybody, welcome to another Free Roaming Friends video. We hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. Today we thought we would give you an update for travel to Disney in 2021.
Things are literally changing all the time at Disney, and the last time we talked about updates was not too long after parks reopened in 2020. So we thought now would be a great time to see what things are like in 2021 and speculate a little bit about what is to come. So without further ado, let's get started.
Let's start with air travel. Almost all airlines are now filling planes to capacity again. Delta is one of the only ones, if not the only one, left who are still leaving middle seats open. They plan to continue this through April 30th. More people are traveling and there are more people in the airports. With the vaccine rollout and things continuing to open back up, people are starting to feel more comfortable. So if large groups of people still bother you, you may want to rethink flying. You still have to wear a mask for the whole flight. It is now a federal mandate and the flight crew will tell you to wear your mask properly if you aren't. They are serving food and drink on the flight and that is the only time you can take off your mask.
Disney has announced that there is no plan to get rid of the mask rule anytime soon. All guests 2 years old and up must wear a mask that covers the nose and mouth fully. Some masks are permitted and some masks are not, so make sure to check the website before your trip. Your mask must be on unless you're eating or drinking while stationary, and you now have to wear your mask at your table until your food and drink come. Also, you must still wear your mask even if you've been fully vaccinated.
Now let's talk capacity. As far as we know, capacity is still capped at 35%. The parks are getting more crowded and they seem to be hitting that maximum capacity more frequently now, especially with spring break crowds. As a result, hours have continuously been extended to allow people more time to visit. Garrett and I are divided on where we like the hours. He likes them to close earlier because it forces us to get a good night's sleep, but I like them to be open later so that we can enjoy them in the evening and maybe go nap in the afternoon. Which way do you prefer? Let us know in the comments.
One thing that hasn't changed in 2021 is the Park Pass reservation system. But Disney has announced that the system will most likely be around until early 2023, which we were actually pretty surprised about. Just to recap, the Park Pass reservation system is how Disney controls capacity at each of your parks. You must log on to the Disney website and reserve a Park Pass reservation for each park that you want to visit first for each day of your trip. You must have a ticket to reserve your spot, but you are also able to check the availability online before you purchase.
One thing that a lot of people love about Disney are those character interactions. Obviously, you still can't go up and hug your favorite character right now, but Disney has continued to change up and add more socially distanced character interactions. The character cavalcades are still plentiful throughout all of the parks, and they've added some more characters in different areas. For example, you can now see Mickey and Minnie at the entrance to Epcot at certain times of the day, and you can find Chip and Dale running around some of the garden areas at Hollywood Studios.
Now let's talk about Fast Passes. Unfortunately, the Fast Pass system has not yet returned to Walt Disney World. The Fast Pass system is where you can reserve your spot in line by selecting a time to report to some of your favorite rides. When it was available, you could select 3 for each park before arriving, and then after that third was used, you could then book them one at a time and you were able to skip to the main line. There has been talk of major changes to this Fast Pass system when it does return though.
COVID-19 protocols are still in place everywhere in Disney. As stated earlier, masks are still a requirement and social distancing is still being encouraged and enforced in ride queues. There are markers to follow in all the queues and larger parties are now being asked to spread out over more than one queue marker. For the most part, guests have continued to do a good job at following these protocols and Disney is still doing an excellent job at enforcing them.
Sorry if it's kind of loud. There's a huge rainstorm right now, so I don't know if you can hear that or not. Some other little bits of news that we've heard about from Walt Disney World. First of all, the All-Star Movies Resort is now reopened. You still have to mask up around, but there's another value resort that you have to choose from when you're booking your vacation. As far as moderate resorts go, there have not been any other moderate resort openings, at least as of this recording. If something opens up, we'll let you know.
Another really exciting piece of information that Disney has finally announced is the opening date of Remy's Ratatouille Adventure in the France Pavilion in Epcot. It is opening officially October 1st, so that's going to be really, really exciting. Also, October 1st is significant because that is Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. And they have announced that celebrations for that are going to be going as long as 18 months from that point, I think. So there's going to be a lot of really fun stuff going on down there. If you are wanting to make a reservation for the fall, for October on, you need to do that pretty soon because dates are already filling up. Actually, I think October 1st may already be full. So the actual anniversary could be full, but you could get in somewhere else, but it needs to be soon.
Another bit of information, this is kind of old news, but something you may not have heard about. Disney's Magical Express will be shutting down come 2022. There is no replacement bus service as of yet, but Brightline has announced that they're expanding their service into Orlando International and then up through Disney Springs. So you'll be able to take a high-speed train. These things go 125 miles per hour. So it could be a really good thing, but we don't have an exact opening date on that. So we hope there's not a lull between the Magical Express closure and the Brightline closure, but we'll keep you updated if we hear anything. And also we'll keep you updated when we hear how they're going to get folks from Disney Springs to their resorts after they land at the airport.
The last little bit of information that we have is that Disney has been testing some fireworks. Yay! At the Magic Kingdom. And there is talk of Fantasmic at Hollywood Studios returning sometime this summer. We also know that Harmonious, the brand new evening show at Epcot, is still set to open sometime in 2021, but we don't have a specific date for that yet. As far as that one is concerned, they have placed, I think, most of the barges out into the lagoon area, and those are going to be permanent structures. During the day they're going to be fountains, and then at night they're going to change so they can be a part of the Harmonious show. So that is really exciting. Evening shows are something that I know we really miss at Disney, but it makes sense as to why they can't have them right now.
We really hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked what you saw, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, hit subscribe, anything to let us know that you enjoyed the video. It really does help us out. Yeah.
It does. It helps.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
There.
Sorry, there's a hair in my face. Ah. There's a hair on my face and I won't go away.
It's fine.
Okay, fine.
Everybody's gonna see it. This is the one that goes viral.
Okay.